Forget the movies. This is the true brutality of nature. Get ready to witness the most incredible safari moments ever caught on camera, carefully captured from the wildest corners of the animal kingdom. Let's dive in. What started as a peaceful meal suddenly turned into the scene of a full-blown robbery when the baboon bared its sharp fangs and charged straight toward the tourists at lightning speed, determined to snatch away its next meal. In baboon society, food comes before everything else. Anyone who gets too close while they're eating is instantly seen as a threat trying to steal. When hunger collides with human machinery, the result is both bizarre and terrifying: a wild elephant attacking a milk truck in a desperate search for food. Giraffes at safari parks are usually very comfortable around humans. If they notice you have food but don't hand it over quickly enough, they may nudge you with their heads or show signs of frustration. Sometimes, sudden arm movements or loud shouting from tourists can startle them, causing the animals to react defensively out of fear. In the wild, male giraffes fight by swinging their long necks and smashing their heads into each other in battles known as necking. Their skulls are incredibly dense and heavy, so even a seemingly gentle head bump against a human or a vehicle can cause serious injuries or shatter glass. Climbing over a barrier and entering a tiger enclosure just to retrieve a hat is one of the clearest examples of risking a human life for a meaningless object. This moment was more than reckless behavior. It was a haunting act of crossing directly into the boundary of death. With a completely unbothered expression and its lips sticking out in pure attitude, the camel shoved its long neck deep into the back seat of the car, rummaging through bags in search of snacks while the stunned tourists watched in disbelief. That was incredibly dangerous. Luckily, the guy managed to jump back onto the shore just in time. Deep in the jungle, a massive silverback gorilla suddenly lets out a thunderous roar before charging straight explosive force. Its unbelievable speed and rippling muscles create an overwhelming sense of terror, turning the encounter into a heart-stopping moment. The scene perfectly captures the extreme danger of the wild when raw instinct awakens and collides face to face with fragile human presence. Every thunderous stride from the beast sends vibrations through the ground, while its massive, powerful arms slam against the grass for momentum, unleashing an almost unimaginable force. After being charged by a massive elephant, the driver quickly stopped the vehicle and stepped out with a bunch of bananas to calm the animal down. The unexpected offering seemed to ease the elephant's aggression, diffusing the dangerous situation at the very last second in a rare and astonishing moment of negotiation with the wild dude. A furious lion suddenly launched an attack on the safari vehicle, slashing its claws across the doors and shattering the window glass just inches away from the terrified tourists. In a life-or-death moment, with the predator nearly forcing its way inside, the driver slammed on the gas and sped off in a desperate escape. At a zoo in Bangkok, Thailand, a horrifying incident unfolded when a lion suddenly attacked one of its caretakers inside the enclosure. The terrifying encounter serves as a harsh reminder of the deadly risks zoo staff face every single day while working closely with some of the world's most dangerous predators. Right before the shocked eyes of the visitors, several pandas suddenly turned aggressive and attacked a zoo employee with terrifying force, stripping away their cute and gentle image. They revealed the raw instincts of powerful wild animals as they lunged at the worker without hesitation. Behind the protective glass at Alipore Zoo in Kolkata, a massive tiger suddenly lunged at a man with terrifying predatory instinct. Even through the thick barrier, the beast's explosive attack and savage stare were enough to leave onlookers horrified. The moment exposed just how thin the line can be between human safety and the overwhelming power of one of nature's deadliest predators. In complete contrast to the violent attacks of elephants or rhinos, a close encounter with a silverback gorilla creates an almost sacred atmosphere, a moment where fear is overwhelmed by respect, awe, and an invisible connection between two species of primates. A legendary moment straight out of the Serengeti grasslands, where the line between a camera lens and the claws of the world's fastest big cat vanished in one breathtaking leap. You should never approach wild animals without proper safety measures in place. This guy was incredibly brave. But these kinds of actions are extremely dangerous and should never be copied or encouraged. Don't let their beautiful black and white stripes and horse-like appearance fool you. Zebras are actually among the most unpredictable and aggressive animals roaming the South African plains. A zebra attack is far more than just an accident. It's a raw and terrifying display of pure wild strength unleashed without warning. What was supposed to be a fun safari tour at an American wildlife park quickly turned into a chaotic and hilariously terrifying scene when fearless zebras and ostriches teamed up to ambush tourists and demand every last bag of food. Have you ever had an ostrich suddenly stick its face inches away from yours? Trust me, that's a real test of courage. The incident of an elk attacking a man in Yellowstone National Park served as a harsh reminder of the raw power of the wild, where an animal that appears calm and majestic can transform into a dangerous warrior in a split second. Don't let their deer-like appearance fool you. An adult elk can weigh between 700 and 900 pounds, and those massive antlers aren't just for display. They're deadly weapons capable of inflicting serious damage. If you see an elk staring directly at you, lowering its head, or letting out a sharp, high-pitched scream, that's your signal to immediately get behind a large object like a tree or a vehicle for protection. What would you do if your safari adventure suddenly turned into a deadly joke? When your friends vanished without a trace and left you trapped alone inside a protective cage surrounded by predators. The cage may keep you safe for now, but time is quickly running out. The crushing force of its massive body and razor-sharp teeth left terrifying dents and deep scars all across the vehicle's frame. This is the terrifying unpredictability of a hippopotamus when its territory is invaded. No matter how experienced the trainer may be, animal instinct shows no favoritisms. Nearly 200 kilograms. This baby elephant still thinks it's just a tiny little thing, constantly clinging and insisting that its caretaker pick it up and cuddle it. The impact was so powerful it sent the handler flying backward. It's a stark reminder of how unpredictable animals can be, even for the most experienced professionals. He probably never saw that coming. Hopefully, he's okay. An unexpected incident struck her out of nowhere the moment she opened the car door. Now this is real power. You won't believe your eyes when you see this impact. Don't let that fluffy appearance fool you. It's got its eyes set on you. Once it's in a bad mood, it'll charge at anything, even thin air. With a spectacular leap, the sea lion lands right on the boat deck, giving every passenger a serious, heart-stopping scare. The wild is still full of unbelievable moments waiting to be discovered. Which of these incredible safari moments caught on camera impressed you the most? Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you never miss the next legendary wildlife encounter. See you in the next adventure.